The economic freedom fighters have called on the government to withdraw from the Commonwealth.
The party's leader says that pulling out of it will be the start of the realisation of South Africa's sovereignty. The EFF comments followed a working visit by British Prime Minister Theresa May.
In April, Britain hosted a meeting of Commonwealth countries, including South Africa, Kenya and Nigeria. The meeting was to revive the partnership of former colonies and encourage trade bilaterals. The EFF says the continuation of South Africa's relations with its former colonizer is perpetuating white supremacy.
We want ourselves as former colonized nations to be organized through our own determination, not through what Britain thinks should be the form of organization when it comes to their former colonies. So we reject that. We're no longer a colony of Britain. I mean, we still have judges in Kenya, in Zimbabwe, wearing blonde wigs. What is that? What is that? And including some scholars who are lawyers, they are wearing those, they still wear those things and come and lecture us about decolonization wearing a wig.
Malema says it's about time the continent united with a common language.
We must have a language that unites Africans, like Swahili. If Swahili can be developed and it become a continental language, and then we do away with speaking to each other in English. Because that's what colonizers did, divided us, made sure that we don't have a common language to communicate amongst ourselves, and then we use their language to communicate so that they can hear everything we say.
The EFF does not participate in any Commonwealth forums.
Our going to London, talking to business people in London, talking to business people in America, everywhere else, is not talking to imperialism. It's talking to individual potential investors. The same thing we can do in Nigeria. The same thing we can do in Kenya. We need a borderless continent. We need a continent with one currency. We need a continent with one parliament, which has got teeth and it will bite and hold the executives in countries accountable.
The party says it rejects anything that represents colonization, including British Prime Minister Theresa May. Lehana Tsoteti, SABC News, Johannesburg.